Всім добрий вечір, ви на каналі Сімейні, і ми знову повертаємось до проходження третього відьмака. Це відео записи зі стрімів Twitch, тому дуже буду рада бачити вас на своїх стрімах, посилання знизу. Також обов'язково підписуйтесь на YouTube канал, ну і на Twitch, звісно. От, все, не затримую, дивіться відьмака любимого. Трошечки тихше. Так, зупинились на тому, що ми з Кейрою час проводили. Ми тут на цьому острові попрощались з нею, з надією колись ще зустрітись. От, і зараз я, типу, взагалі не знаю, так, треба взагалі згадати, як це все грати. От, і я тепер не знаю, що нам робити. У нас 6 рівень. О, дивіться, ну ми можемо і це виконати, ми можемо і це виконати, ми можемо і в гвинта пограти, але дуже хочеться Степана виграти, якщо чесно. Де там завдання? Оце. Але в нас слабенька колода, якщо чесно, тому не дуже приємно з ним грати. От, я думаю, ну, замовлення, я не знаю, у нас рівня не вистачає, і на скарби теж. Тому, може, підемо на якесь з цих завдань пані Лісу, або доробимо сімейні справи. Це там, де, де дружина і дочка цього барона зникли. А пані Лісу... це непонятно. Ну, коротше, може, да. Ой, собачки. Давайте допоможемо. Ой, так. Ой. Ой, єс. Я вже й забула. А? Я так розумію, допомагає нам. Та все вже. Вже все. Забирай. О. Якийсь пьосик. Хороший. Він тут взявся. Там завдання висіло. Нове завдання життя пса. Дружній пес. Ну пішли. Ми що, за собачка йдемо? Офігеть. Сюди. Блядь. Ох, ніхера собі, вау. Молодець, собачка. Добре. Що тут, собачка? Біднесенький.
Something under the floorboards. Maybe they're loose, or I could just wedge one up. Dog's gone.
Виконали завдання. Опа. Hello.
Hey, look. Some strays wandered our way. Your pile is out his shot.
Приїхали. Битися зараз будемо з ними, чи ні?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
the hell out. Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses.
Ну,
Major's
виходу
paid
нема,
top coin
грошей
for the
нема,
special
рівня
bits of
потрібного
rare
нема.
creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
Тому...
Stand still,
Так,
damn it.
тихесенько, тихесенько, тихесенько. Поїли. Ого. Ну це дуже легко.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Це було достатньо легко. Та що ж таке? Блін, тепер інший меч зламався. Окей. А, можна постукати.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the peller awaits.
І лапка куряча. Мені потрібна допомога. Блін. Чекав.
Recognize
Він
this?
ворожбит. Ото й знає, що чекав.
Made of
Правильно?
spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pella could do.
Шукаю Анну і її дочку.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where
Це
they
завжди,
are?
блін, на паузу випадково
Nay,
ставлю.
no, nay. Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Боже, ще й козу шукати.
Will you
Yes.
help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell, the little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries
Кризі,
too.
суниці і
Yeah,
вдохновення.
treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Окей, давайте шукати козочку. Княжну.
There you are.
Де? Де? Не знайшла.
Here, goat.
Де княжна?
Here, princess.
Та не бачу. А, блядь, усьо.
Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Пішли. Алло. Пішли вже.
Come on, let's go see the Peller.
пішли. Ой,
Should
йдеш
have
за
guessed as
мною.
much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it.
Це забавно. Блін, сюди нам
Do I
треба
really have
ще.
to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? This
Да.
way, your grace.
Весь час.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about.
Слава Богу.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Хорош.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The white wolf helped the pillar, and so the pillar shall help him.
Дякую.
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
Ого,
Will
щура.
this do?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Понятненько.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Поговорити з бароном. Я Давайте глянемо. Дуже далеко. Та ні. Давайте сюди доїдемо. І тепешнімся. Що у вас тут сталося? Боже. Що, барон помер?
Go calm him down.
Oswin,
Нічого собі.
where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Cut two men's throats last week and they refused to drink.
What will you say now? Next time I ask you to drink.
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Давай вже, поспіши. Блін.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof out!
Coming to get you.
Давайте. Де всі інші? Виходьте, чого стоїте, господи. Як мені вас? Пісень закінчується. А тут можна подихати? Не можна. Ой, зараз Геральту буде не дуже. Єс. Слава, я вже подумала, що все, кінець. Але нормально.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Fucking get over here!
Ти
They
що?
ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
A bloke with bollocks to stand up to.
Shit.
Блядь. Чуть не цей.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Жесть. А як було?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets,
Ужас.
dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Я ж залипла жорстко.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Ух ти, блін, це дуже цікаве завдання. Це повністю спочатку. Я, звісно, коротше, зараз прям прикольно.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Жуть.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look.
Бля.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Я в шоці. Ми те вибрали взагалі. Я просто не хотіла битись.
Three specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
On my mother's grave. Do something! Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. We're not like two devours.
Gonna hang your end.
Та блядь! Ну все, пішли далі вже.
Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. Worked. It stopped.
Привіт, привіт. Боже.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
by the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Ого.
Good. Now bury the body.
Це правильно. Який Геральт розумний. Жуть.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day. That's it.
Блять, знову на...
Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Таке настрою трошечки нема. Якось так вяленько. Хоча сьогодні сонечко трошки вийшло. Але дуже таке. Знову чую тривогу і коротше. Таке все. Так. Що мені тут треба зробити? Нормально впадло плитом стало за все один пост, не можна відпочивати. Кайф. Заздрю. Мені накидали задач розбиратися зі
By blood's
всяким.
power I summon you.
Думаю, на що
With
я
your
попросила.
name I
Ну, ладно.
beseech you.
То таке, не прям такі
Hear my
складні.
call and arise,
Чисто
Dea.
розбиратися треба, просто сидіти, читати, відео дивитись.
Lead me to
Жесть.
those bound to you by blood.
Що це за завдання? Тут таке часто в цьому відьмаку. Я щось таке вперше бачу. Скоро відпочину, да. Завтра п'ятниця, кайф.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Сліди бачу. Є.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Добре. І тут.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Окей.
Clothing. They change in here?
Ну, тут ми не зайдемо. А, оце ще
A
не
bracelet.
побачила.
One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Привіт.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir?
Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Ну йде.
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it.
Мені сьогодні
Me,
впадло вам
myself,
читати.
I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Ого.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Поговорити з бароном знову. Ну, добре. А А давайте спочатку, може, Тамару знайдемо, ні? Тут барон, а Тамара... Давайте сюди доїдемо. І тоді сюди телепортнемося.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Киця. А якщо це Тамара?
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. you will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Окей. Китя. Мою китю я вигнала з кімнати, щоб вона мені не заважала. То вчора, якби, шанс їй був дан рази 3. Вона цим не скористалась. Окей. Що вони там? А, це такі вікна, думала, що вони там з розуму сходять вже. Давайте підлутаємо, підемо тоді до барона. Нам. Блін, довге завдання. Це ж не початок його. Я ж таку левову долю його виконала на минулих стрімах. На одному з минулих. Коротше.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Witcher, a word, please.
Боже.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No, don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Що розкажемо, да? Що жива донька.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
for you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
А ну-ка. Ого, мене засвітило.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes
Taka
boar
poszła.
hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Мгм. Мгм. Боже, ці зайці. У всіх іграх їх показують.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Перегони.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us.
Біжи, 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 біжи.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Pick it.
Sure how it's done.
Давай, Цири. Тебе вийде. Бо судома на пальці знову не стопила. Yes.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Ой, бля. Та йоли-пали. Знову ця хрень.
Another chance to win.
Ой, господі. Ой. Не будем битися.
She
Слава
screamed
Богу.
like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making
Капець
piss poor
довге
progress.
завдання.
They split
Дуже
up.
велике.
Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Вже десь годину, да, його робимо? Гвинта.
You're not complete shite, but you
Коли
really should
зайдемо?
work on your technique. Stop by again sometime, we'll play another round.
Ну все. Ура, вже й день настав. Ну супер. Так, зберігаємося. Ой, клас. Мені сподобалось, звісно, сьогодні грати так спокійно. Не багато у мене сил, звісно, на побалакати. Нічого цікавого. От. Тому дякую, хто зайшов. Дякую, чатик. Буде мені дуже приємно, якщо підпишетесь на Twitch, на YouTube, на Telegram. Там я щось цікавеньке іноді пощу. Все, тоді гарного вечора вам, до понеділка вже. Отак от. Будете від мене 3 дні відпочивати. Все.